Hi, I'm Geoff Stokes. Welcome to Geoff's Daily Dose of Encouragement. Today I want to encourage you about when life is like a stormy sea. What we need to do in a stormy sea situation is sometimes we need to either head for a haven or put down anchor and then just stay in a stable place until the storm passes. In Hebrews chapter 6 verse 19 it says, "Which hope we have as an anchor of the soul, both sure and steadfast, and which enters into that within the veil." Jesus Christ, we know, died on the cross and rose again from the dead, and he entered into the holy place for us, entering in beyond the veil. The veil, when he was crucified, was split in two in the temple, meaning that access to the Holy of Holies was open to all rather than just a few select priests. And so Jesus becomes our anchor. We anchor ourselves on him so that he can calm the inner storm or the outer storm. In Psalm 107, starting from verse 23 down to verse 30, it says, "They that go down to the sea in ships, that do business in great waters, these see the works of the Lord, and his wonders in the deep. For he commands and raises the stormy wind, which lifts up the waves thereof. They mount up to heaven, they go down again to the depths. Their soul is melted because of trouble." Sometimes the waves in the sea, if you've watched or ever been at sea or watched some fishing programs, sometimes the seas can get very, very high, and you're going up, way up and way down again into the troughs. They reel to and fro and stagger like a drunken man, and are at their wits' end. Sometimes it is like life and death. Then they cry unto the Lord in their trouble, and he brings them out of their distresses. He makes the storm a calm, so that the waves thereof are still. You might remember the time when Jesus was in the back of the boat when the disciples were rowing, and there was a big storm on the lake, and they couldn't get anywhere. And they said, "Lord, don't you care that we perish?" And he stood up and said, "Oh, you have little faith." And then stood up and rebuked the wind and said, "Peace, be still." And that's exactly what happened. Then are they glad because they be quiet. So he brings them unto their desired haven. And not only did that happen with the disciples, where the wind was calmed and the waves were stilled, but they ended up on the other side of the lake where they were trying to aim for. Because that is our God, that is our Jesus. He will calm your storms. He will calm your inner storm, and he will calm the outer storm. It says it says that he will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on him because he trusts in him. If we stay our mind on him and keep our mind and our eyes on him, he will deal with our storms, and then we can make it, and we're not focused on the storm or all the problems and things that are going on, but he is our anchor, and he is our safe haven. So that is my encouragement for you today. And if you don't know Jesus Christ, and you've got a pretty stormy sort of life going on around you, and quite an inner storm inside, you're in turmoil, it's like you're at sea, all at sea, and it's like up and down all over the place, and you just don't know what's going to happen. You've got no stability there. May I encourage you, if you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For whosoever shall confess that Jesus is the Son of God, God dwells in him, and he in God. And if you truly, sincerely, with all your heart, put your trust in him and cry out to him, he will calm your inner storm and your outer storm. God bless you. Have a great day.